They're not going to completely blow it up. It's going to almost be like a Redskins redo where you never totally bottom out. I think this will all end up the same. We're just going to be stuck in mediocrity still. Because the $40 million or whatever that you owe John, who's not going to be able to play at an elite level ever again, that's just going to weigh this franchise down for the next 4 years. You can't give a guy $40 million and get nothing out of it.
I think they're likely to do that. I wouldn't mind the total teardown and trade Bradley Beal.
You could, but then you're really starting from scratch.
Oh, yeah. And you're going to take your lumps.
And it's going to take years. And that's if you get lucky.
We've been talking about this for a couple of years. They're stuck.
They are stuck.
They've been stuck.
I don't have the answer.
Even if John was healthy and you got the production that you've been getting from Bradley Beal and you got the production from Otto that he was giving you 2 years ago,
all right,
not the production this year, you were at best a 4 or 5 seed.
The thing is, I've never seen a fan base so delighted to tank. I've never seen a fan base so excited to abandon ship and to blow. Have you ever, like in any other city, has a fan base been this excited to blow it up? The first sign of it, people are thrilled.
I'm
they
sure
don't care what you get in return. Just get rid of them.
Right.
That's how.
So the other thing,
fed up people
Wizards fans are fed up. They've had enough of the mediocrity and the wheel spinning and winning 41 or 40 games. They're just tired of it.
Well, I was going to say that's the other thing. By the way, Bradley Beal not eligible for the Supermax unless he makes All NBA. That's the reason that that's the reason.
That's why John was eligible.
Wall made third team that year.
Okay, so he might be doable.
The other risk with keeping Beal is maybe he becomes pissed off. He gets disgruntled.
If he doesn't like what's happening around him, he could just go to his agent and say, I want out. I need a different destination.
Right. I mean, there's no way he's happy winning 25
because
or 30
somebody
games.
pointed out all these guys that are demanding. I can't remember. Was it Chris Miller? Somebody that we had on the show. All these guys are demanding to get out. Well, and they're getting on playoff teams.
Right.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you bitch and moan if it behooves you to move to a playoff team? Of course.
So how many years does Beal have left?
2.
Next year, and so 2021?
I believe so. I'll double check on Spot Track.
Yeah, I mean, he may say, look, Ted, I'm not re-signing. I'm not signing an extension.
Right.
I don't want to be here anymore. You guys are going nowhere. John's always hurt.
Seems to have a good relationship with Ted. It would be a turn.
I'm sure he might, but he might say, you know what, I want to go try and win a championship.
I really believe they're going to change the front office. And I think that it's just going to be an acknowledgement that Ernie, yes, I like what he did last night, and we'll see if he continues to do it. But it's going to be an acknowledgement that all of these guys that they've drafted that were supposed to be your future, including a high draft choice. Otto is the 3rd pick in the draft. Kelly Oubre, drafted in 2015, not necessarily a high pick. Right. So both guys that you drafted from that position, you've moved. And the guys that you've picked up by trading picks, like Markieff Morris, you have now acknowledged not good enough to get it done. You've traded them all away. I think when you just look at that list of first-round picks or first-round trades and you see that it's failed, you can't keep Ernie. You can't.
Well, people
I think a new guy's going to come in and
everyone
totally
agrees.
reshape it.
Everyone agrees with that.
I know, but I think this is the last straw.
Maybe.
They're going to bring in a new guy who might be like a nerdy, analytic, numbers guy who's going to, I think, bottom out this team and start over.
I still wouldn't be surprised if Ernie somehow survived through all this because he survived through 16 years already. And by the way, Beal does have 2 years left. $27 million next year in 2021, 28.7. And then he's a UFA in 2021.
Well, maybe next year, you get some real value for him because he still has the extra year.
Right.
And you can trade him to a team that, is willing to take on that salary. So maybe next year before the deadline is the time to move him.